I live in Atlanta, and on a daily basis, I take public transportation, the Marta. So I thought I'd share with you in the Marta minutes. Let me set this off by letting you know there are two things you actually have to have when you're riding a train. One is awareness or situational awareness, and the other is a train face. Now, train face is not that normal face that you wear on your job where you have to greet people and you have to give them the happy smiles. The train face is a serious, no nonsense, don't mess with me face. Now, you need to wear this during the time that you're riding the train so that way you can use that situational awareness to assess your situations. You may be able to change it, modify it, whatever it needs to be, but you have to have those two things, situational awareness and a train face. So today on the train, on the way back from north down south, we got on the train and there was a young man who had on a neck pillow and he was having a conversation with himself the entire time. There were about 9 of us on the train, and this gentleman was having a full conversation. I looked around, and all these 9 people had their train face on. They were looking, they were aware, they were observing, and they were listening to the conversation because we didn't know which way it was going to go. We stopped at one stop, and in comes number 10. Number 10 comes in with a suitcase. He's from out of town. He's happy. He just looks like he's got a lot of joy going on in his life. And so we know that he is about to fall victim to whatever the train deems necessary. So he gets on the train, and the gentleman spots him right away. And he starting a conversation, or starts up a conversation with this young man. And the young man starts just talking to him, and he starts to give him a story about how he was on the air, excuse me, he had his air flight canceled, his ticket was canceled, and the gentleman is just having this conversation. All the while, you can see this young man either sizing up or sidling up to him to tell him more or to ask for something from this young man. He's just smiling and having a great time. And I look around all of those other 9 faces, and they are looking like, what is about to happen to this young man? Well, the train stopped at 5 points. I got off the train, went up the steps. I don't know what happened. Train face, situational awareness.